The teachings of the Buddha, following conditions, is not resigning to fate. Welcome back, everyone, to Mind Podcast. We often hear the phrase, following conditions, but how many of us truly understand its meaning? Following conditions means joyfully accepting what happens in the present, ceasing resistance, and calmly waiting for the right circumstances to converge. Often, this very attitude becomes a crucial condition for connecting with other positive circumstances. Let us not forget that for something to succeed, millions of conditions must align. If even one condition is missing, success becomes elusive. With deep understanding and experience, we learn what we should or should not do to bring favorable conditions together again and allow unfavorable ones to dissipate. We often call favorable conditions supportive conditions, meaning advantageous circumstances, and unfavorable ones adverse conditions, meaning obstacles. Some conditions may be favorable to us, but adverse to others, and vice versa. This applies only within the human perspective, while conditions interact with all things across the universe. In essence, conditions are neither favorable nor adverse, good nor bad. They simply converge or dissolve based on the compatibility of energy frequencies emitted by all entities. Yet, many people have a habit. When encountering favorable conditions, they feel delighted and wish to maintain them forever. When facing adverse conditions, they feel discomfort and try to avoid or eliminate them. However, favorable conditions do not always bring happiness, nor do adverse conditions always bring suffering. Sometimes, adverse conditions help us grow, while favorable ones may weaken us. At times, what starts as a favorable condition may later become adverse, and vice versa. Whether a condition is favorable or adverse often depends on our resilience and attitude toward life. Thus, we need not stress over changing conditions we dislike, or strive to seek those we desire. Those who live wisely let things follow their natural course. What is meant for us will come to us. What is not will never be ours. Therefore, when grasping for something, especially love, let it follow conditions. You may strive for what you want, but sometimes you must know when to let go if things exceed your limits and efforts become futile. Clinging only brings suffering, and lingering attachments lead to unavoidable distress. When our mind is steady enough to create wholesome conditions, corresponding conditions will naturally connect. As the saying goes, like attracts like. More importantly, when we find inner vitality, external values cease to matter. Any condition is acceptable, and by embracing them with ease and freedom, our mind becomes light. By letting things follow conditions, we can more easily accept life. Remember, sometimes not getting what you want is a stroke of great fortune. In life, when you gain something beneficial, do not hoard it all for yourself. No matter how much you gain, it will never be enough, so know when to stop. Even if you are right, do not push others to their limits. The truths of this world, debated for thousands of years, will never be exhausted. Winning an argument may cost you gentle kindness. Even if you possess extraordinary talent, never mock others. Comparing people harms them, and comparing objects often leads to discarding something valuable. As a person, being overly clever makes others wary. Being too perfectionist invites resentment. Being too arrogant leads to isolation. Life is too short for regrets. What you have eaten is eaten, no need to dwell on it. What has happened, no need to overthink. What is gone, no need to cling. Life is but a journey. Wealth and glory are like morning dew on grass, fleeting. We come into this world with nothing and leave with nothing. Gains and losses are ultimately insignificant. Following nature brings peace. To one person you may be nothing, but to another you may be a priceless treasure. Know your worth to act appropriately. Do not invite too many people into your life. Meeting someone who loves you teaches you gratitude. Loving someone teaches you sharing. Meeting someone who misunderstands you teaches you tolerance over time. When you can let go of the past, cherish the present, and embrace the future with joy, you stand at the pinnacle of life. When you can forgive life's imperfections, focus on responsibility over gain, you stand at the peak of spirit. When you move forward with hope, look down with compassion, and treat those above with gratitude, you stand at the height of the soul. Life requires not only far-reaching vision and insight, but also clear understanding. Seeing far reveals the whole picture. Seeing deeply shows that worldly bustle is often driven by fame and profit. Understanding clearly does not eliminate desires, but brings peace to the mind. The most frightening aging is not of appearance, but of losing the drive to progress. While we cannot change our outer form, we can refine our character. A transformed character transforms life. As a person, intelligence or communication skills matter less than character. You may not be brilliant or eloquent, but you must have resolve. If a setback topples you, a harsh word unsettles you, or someone's dislike discourages you, your character is still immature. Change impulsiveness, overcome laziness, shed clumsy doubts, resist temptations, invest effort in what matters and let your mind be calm to do what needs doing. After giving your all, you will realize you are far more capable than you thought. No matter how optimistic, everyone sheds tears at times. No matter how strong, everyone wavers. We all wish for someone to shield us from rain, comfort us in injustice or aid us in crisis. But we know that no matter how far the road, we must walk it. No matter how tangled the task, we must do it. No matter how painful, we must overcome it. The ways of the world are unpredictable, so stay alert. People's hearts change, so adapt. Learn to cherish, but also to let go when needed. Facing the unbearable can be a form of devotion. Accepting the unacceptable fosters growth. Though the heart is often frail, strive to live with strength, for no one can live your life for you. Time is not to be wasted. The more ordinary you act, the further beauty drifts away. Life is not for surrendering. The more you retreat, the smaller your place becomes. In some matters, do not undervalue yourself. What is yours, hold firm, lest it becomes another's, leaving you to blame and fight. With some people, state your stance clearly. Only then will the world know what you need and respond. Do not let others decide for you, leaving you to follow passively. If doing good brings frustration, remind yourself. Some people cherish kindness, treasuring even a small gesture. Others see help as their due, demanding more and sulking when unsatisfied. If you encounter such people, view helping others as a chance to be virtuous and accumulate merit for yourself. No matter how many regrets or how weary, fortunate or unfortunate, the past is gone. Let it go to find peace. No matter how well planned or talented you are, obstacles and failures are inevitable. If you have done your best, there is no cause for regret. Life has many tasks only you can do, many feelings only you can experience. A broad heart opens paths, a narrow one blocks them. Live with kindness and act with compassion over rigid reason. A year has 4 seasons, cycling in turn, but life does not return. It is sown and reaped only once. Why not strive for the best harvest? Life is but 3 days, yesterday, today, tomorrow. Yesterday is like flowing water or passing clouds, gone forever. Today is here but slips into the past. Tomorrow comes, then passes. A blink and a year is gone, a turn and a lifetime ends. Only by letting go of yesterday and cherishing today can tomorrow arrive without regret. Living solely by emotion risks tragedy. Living only by reason leads to confusion. Life passes quickly, transcending fleeting fame, and gain touches truth. When life grows complex, resolve it gently, shedding unnecessary burdens for a light heart to move forward. Yielding to others avoids petty conflicts. Looking far reveals rainbows after rain. Traveling light eases long journeys. The most beautiful scenery is not seen with eyes but felt with the heart. Deep affection need not be spoken to be known through actions. If you see good in everyone and meaning in everything, life feels joyful, the world beautiful. If you face life with a troubled heart, everything becomes a burden, the world ugly. Many wish to be more beautiful, but true beauty lies in a pure heart and joyful spirit, bringing ease to others without causing aversion. What we receive in life stems from past actions. What we do now shapes future outcomes. Life is a continuous thread. Realizing this curbs negative thoughts and prevents blaming others when things go awry. Blessings come from diligence and a joyful life. Show compassion to the needy, gratitude for kindness, and respect for all. Each person has their own sky, sometimes stormy, sometimes clear. Others cannot enter. Each heart holds segments of emotion, some sweet, some bitter. Sometimes we cannot see clearly, and others cannot understand. Unspoken feelings are the heart's voice. Unshed tears blur life. Constant smiles hide struggles. Tales of success bury pain. Advice to others is wisdom, but our own troubles confound us. Judging others is clear. Facing our issues is vexing. Such is human nature. Some things, unless experienced, cannot be fully felt. Some situations, unless lived, cannot be understood. Knowing life's storms and sunshine are fleeting, what matters is what remains. Why fret over changes? Life sometimes needs stillness to hear flowers bloom or see leaves stir. Do not think you cannot let go of someone, assuming they cannot forget you. Fish die without water, but water without fish is freer. What must come will come. Who must leave will leave. Do not resist or cling. Instead of chasing beauty, cherish those who make your life beautiful. Live fully in the present, and the future will hold cherished memories. Much beauty comes from waiting, not grasping. Be patient to avoid missing happiness. Savor life's moments, big and small, for tomorrow they become precious memories. Many things gain value only in retrospect. If destined, neither time nor distance matters. If not, even meeting leads nowhere. One may travel many roads, experience glory and hardship to mature. Seeing through someone without speaking shows forgiveness. Disliking someone without conflict reflects respect. Maturity is not from age or travel, but from knowing when to let go or forgive to avoid strife. Everyone carries pain. It lingers not because it is fresh, but because speaking it solves nothing, only weakening us. Some wounds we do not ignore, but face silently, letting them heal. Maturity is smiling through the transformation of pain into happiness. No matter how bleak life seems, face it bravely. Do not evade, curse, or complain. Each life is singular, short or long. Each day continues, sad or joyful. Each step moves forward or back. No one is perfect, no task flawless. With petty people, do not quibble, as it only breeds trouble. With complex matters, do not dwell, as it only tires you. The world is vast. Hearts are complex. How can we avoid the petty? Life is fleeting, events transient. How can we escape troubles? Think moderately, see clearly. Face frustrations, seek solutions and smile lightly. Without sun, feel the breeze or rain. Without flowers, breathe the meadow's scent. Without applause, enjoy solitude's quiet. Alone you may feel sad, but remind yourself. Tomorrow, no matter what, keep striving. Alone you may feel lonely, but reassure yourself. A warm heart makes loneliness trivial. Alone you may feel isolated, but recall. Each has their path and no one walks with you forever. Alone you may feel weak, but encourage yourself. A bit more strength teaches resilience. Alone you may feel upset, but control your emotions to protect those dear. Alone, care for yourself. The world is wide and true, loved ones are few and not always near. Learn independence for yourself and those who care. Your chosen path, no matter how hard, must be walked to the end. No obstacle is insurmountable. Every task has its joy. Every person their worries. Tired feet can rest. A pained heart can heal. When hurt, comfort yourself. Never show a pitiful face to the world. When frustrated, look up. The vast sky absorbs all sorrows. The road ahead is long, often walked alone. Parents age, loved ones leave, and only you endure. We come and go alone. Family and friends are fellow travelers. Some stay briefly, others longer, but all depart, leaving you to continue. Choose your path, face storms, tackle problems. A steadfast person is unstoppable, even by fierce winds. Move forward, feel joy and sorrow. Taste sweetness and bitterness. Once accustomed to solitude, loneliness fades. Life holds no fears, no impossibilities. As time shifts and years pass, harbor no resentment, complaints, or sorrow. Plan lightly. Keep a calm heart and tread a beautiful path. Cherish sincere bonds, maintain positivity. Take a deep breath to refresh. Face challenges calmly. Shift perspectives. After failure, try again to rebuild confidence. Face yourself. Embrace life. Forgive errors and let days pass peacefully. Do countless good deeds and few remember. Make one mistake and even your breath is scrutinized. Do not mind others' judgments. Live for a brighter tomorrow, unashamed of today. Time is a one-way road. What's past cannot return. Life can be deceptive once chosen. Do not regret. People are contradictory, craving empathy, yet fearing exposure. Some things, overthought, cause headaches.
Understood, they break hearts. If someone waits, they will wait to the end. If heartless, they grasp another's hand the moment you turn. Many see you smile, but few truly hold you in their heart. If hurt in the past, do not carry that burden forward. Let go of what's gone and do not cling to false hopes.
Maturity is a word heavy with pain, not just gains, but sacrifices. Some paths are walked alone, hardships unshared. Cherish those moments, for we have but one life. Respect others. Cultivate forgiveness and gratitude. The sea grows vast by embracing rivers. Thank friends for support and rivals for strengthening you. Life requires two actions, moving forward and pausing. Are you doing so with positivity? A positive mindset is the best companion, keeping you joyful and healthy. With those near or far, foster good relations. Without daily goodwill, seeking help in crises is futile. Build human kindness like a bank account. The more you deposit, the greater the return. When facing issues, do not rush or judge, especially in anger. Consider multiple perspectives, turning big issues small ones to nothing. With complex matters, resolve gently, never complicating the simple. No contentment. Most troubles stem from pointless comparisons. Some surpass you, others you outshine. When you lament lacking fine shoes, think of those without feet. If a rival angers you, you have not surpassed them. Why bother with who insults you? If a mad dog bites, do you bite back? Ignore malicious words. Do not see work as a burden. Instead of complaining, face it joyfully. Treat work as life, as art, and find its joy. Each day lived is a blessing. Cherish it. Life is short. Avoid deep regrets. In life, persistence creates hope, not hope persistence. Grasping follows holding fast, not waiting for chances. Action breeds understanding, not understanding action. Responsibility fosters maturity, not maturity responsibility. Sharing enriches, not wealth sharing. Challenges spark breakthroughs, not breakthroughs challenges. Gratitude brings blessings, not blessings gratitude. Learning creates wealth, not wealth learning. Each life has two paths, one felt by the heart, called dreams, one walked by feet, called reality. If the heart lags, reality fades. If feet dawdle, dreams vanish. The hardest pain is loving someone who loves another, yet clinging foolishly. Meetings and partings have their causes. Accepting them brings peace, the greatest good. Bringing joy to those beside you is a profound success. As a child, happiness is simple. As an adult, simplicity is happiness. To make life worthwhile, do what you love and love who you choose. Life disappoints from high expectations, fades from distant dreams, and burdens from overholding. Some cannot be forgotten because we refuse. Others must be forgotten because they are unworthy. Do not fully trust your eyes. What you see may reflect desires, ignoring what you dislike. The misunderstood lose nothing. Those who misjudge lose chances. We think we control life, forgetting it requires others' cooperation. Do not sacrifice long-term futures for short-term gains. What's gained through others' loss never lasts. Life is brief, with no time for regrets. Do not linger on troubling people or things, even for a moment. If the end is not yet, smile and stride forward. In encounters, offer warmth. In life's storms, keep optimism. Loving life and balancing all brings spreading joy and happiness. Life is not a race, but a journey. Races focus on the finish. Journeys savor the scenery. A good mood makes the view brighter. We may not love only one person, but one will make us smile brightest, yearn deepest, and linger longest in memory. Misjudging someone is like wearing ill-fitting shoes. Wearing them hurts, discarding them pains. Clinging for reluctance harms the path ahead unworthy. One who cannot control emotions given the world will ruin it. The saddest things are closeness turning distant, sincerity bringing pain, trust exploited, or deep care fading to indifference. Love is like sand in your hand. The tighter you grip, the faster it slips. We miss the past not for its beauty, but because it cannot return. If it could, would it differ? Look forward. If you lack reason to persist, recall why you began. Life becomes simpler. No one is indispensable. No wound unhealable. It's about willingness. Companions may not appear when needed. Those who care have their own burdens. No matter how deep the love, neglect erodes it. No matter how warm the heart, coldness wants. Do not wait for someone's departure to awaken or for harm to rush repairs. The vastness of the world makes encounters by fate a rare treasure. The small heart that can embrace you is a miracle. Cherish it. Feelings do not form overnight, nor can they vanish in a moment. Hearts grow distant gradually, and affection fades slowly. If you no longer exist in their eyes, why force it? If their heart has no place for you, why dwell on it? A person with dignity should not let it be trampled. A heart with sensitivity should learn to listen. Love cannot be sustained by one alone. Without a companion, it becomes a burden, leaving you solitary amidst life's storms. To live joyfully, half requires clarity, the other half a touch of foolishness. Sometimes there's no need to discern too clearly, knowing some things may deter action, and understanding some people may in connection. Deep within every soul lies a hidden corner, often unshared throughout a lifetime. Every difficulty and obstacle must be faced alone, quietly resolved. Yet, no matter what happens, do not let constant discontent consume you. We cannot know how many joys await tomorrow, how many paths lie ahead, or how many doors require our effort. Joy and sorrow make this world. Bitterness and sweetness make a life. No matter the pain, after a night's sleep, let it belong to the past. Dwelling on yesterday only exhausts you further. People are simple, yet can be frightening. A kind heart can embrace all. A cruel one can harm countless. Being too cunning drives others away. Acting too harshly breeds resentment. Fighting relentlessly for every gain, seizing all advantages, ultimately loses hearts and debases oneself. Thus, when facing wealth or gain, be a little naive to preserve harmony. In matters of kindness, a touch of naivety avoids shame. When chasing fame or profit, a bit of simplicity spares mental strain. In receiving goodwill, a hint of innocence prevents entanglement. No one is perfect. Each person has a unique style. Though some admire, others envy or feel reluctant deep down, all wish to avoid strife and disputes. A truly wise person does not live overly cunningly, constantly scheming. They embrace a bit of naivety to preserve kindness and avoid endless conflicts. Nitpicking others' flaws reflects poorly on oneself. Highlighting others' shortcomings is itself a fault. Judging others by your measure finds no one perfect. Cornering a rival does not destroy them but traps you without retreat. Obsessing over the world's rights and wrongs does not diminish others, it only robs you of time to gaze at the vast sky and earth. An overly rigid person has no friends. A selfish heart only tires itself. Only a heart can forge bonds and embrace the world. In spare moments, reflect on your faults. When idle, avoid judging others' deeds. Words, though not physically harmful, can erode virtue. The gravest sin of speech is slander. Speak cautiously. Fabricating stories, even in jest, requires restraint. Accusing others, leave room for mercy. Reprimanding, avoid harshness to preserve generosity. Even when right, do not push to extremes, keeping some leniency. Handling matters, avoid excess to leave a way out. Accepting others opens opportunities for yourself. Empathizing with those around you fosters magnanimity. A forgiving person treats life with a kind heart. A refined person shows respect in all dealings. A cultivated person demonstrates gentleness and consideration, earning others' regard. Respecting others earns life's respect. Treating all with a light heart brings inner ease. In daily relationships, everything has its destined cost. If you see others as enlightened beings, they appear sanely. If you view them as demons, they become fearsome. It's like a mirror. Smile, and a joyful face reflects. Frown, and a sorrowful one appears. Among friends, respect and courtesy yield gentle responses. Disdain or rudeness invites disregard. Thus in life, treat friends with sincerity, family with devotion, loved ones with forgiveness, and enemies with pardon. Consistently acting with kindness, others will gradually reciprocate. A heart filled with goodness elevates the quality of life. 7 attitudes of a wise person. Positive thinking thoughts shape us. If you think you're worthless, you'll likely achieve nothing, lacking action. If you believe you're capable, you'll find ways to prove it. Positive thinking turns everything into joy, reducing life's burdens. Mastering anger. Anger is a burning coal that may hurt others, but it scorches you first. Speaking in rage often leads to hurtful words, damaging relationships. Avoid speaking when angry to preserve wisdom and bonds. Self-understanding. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is enlightenment. Conquering yourself surpasses 1,000 victories. Meditation helps uncover your Conquering yourself surpasses 1,000 victories. Meditation helps uncover your desires and actions, fostering daily joy. Replacing envy with admiration. Envying others' success breeds unrest. Admiring it instead calms the heart, inspiring you to learn from their strengths. Envy taints the soul, leading to unforeseen malice. Finding inner peace. A lifetime of work seeks peace in the end. True peace lies within, not outside. Reducing greed, anger, and ignorance brings a serene heart and a light life. Kindness to all. Live gently with children, love the elderly, empathize with the suffering, and be merciful to the weak or erring. One day you may face such states. Kindness to others, born of shared struggles, beautifies life and purifies the heart. Embracing simplicity. Ignore what need not be clarified. Pass by what need not be resolved. Clinging to memories, calculations, or cunning weighs life with troubles. Clent fatigue. Differing knowledge, beliefs, and cultivation lead to varied perspectives and approaches, causing clashes. Forgiveness becomes grace, a form of cultivation, a shield to advance through life's storms. Forgiving others may cost a little sacrifice, generosity, or loss, but it's not weakness. It widens your path. Life, like the sky, isn't always clear for your delight. Sometimes it's cloudy,